If you are logging into MyTEAM today, this is what matters. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Bit of a calm before the storm, but we're taking advantage. We will be live bidding on a top tier card. The timer has about 3 minutes, so let's dive into it before we hop over there for a special edition of live bidding with Guru. 4 daily challenges, relatively into a rinse and repeat now here through, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Essentially one new player, unlock the game. I went and played it here, this Nichols card, Samaya, I'm guessing, and it's pretty easy, 3-minute quarters, 4 of them. And yeah, you can get a ton of stats done. One thing I noticed, this AZ Food, she was, with the lineup, you had to use all WNBA players. This one you don't. You can use any card you want. So very easy to upgrade your Boogie Fland. I got a ton of points with him in this game. Super stackable, something to keep in mind. But essentially, yes, there's a new challenge. Try to get 5 stats with her. Start EBOing her because keep on pace. You're gonna want to stay ahead of this thing if possible. Other than that, we have our daily challenges as always. Nothing new down here, nothing new in season 5, no new weekly challenges. Not too surprised, there's a decent amount of content out with this college player challenges and the new season just kicking off. We're all going after event pieces, so just stay on top of the college player grind, get your signature challenge done, and if you haven't got your Fabulous Hall of Fame option pack, it's a really good time to do it. Fabulous cards should be quite low, and we will look into the market here in just a moment. Usually we'd go over to Play tab, but I think we need to hop over to the market. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm thinking. I really like this Giannis card, but let's be real, he's kind of more of a small forward. I mean, power forward, he's still elite, but I'm just thinking, like, I have so much offense in this starting lineup. Shea has been my leading scorer, and then Kevin Durant is getting so many buckets. Giannis is just not being used to his fullest potential. I think between these two, I kind of need to pick one and then fill the other slot with another slightly different player. So my mindset is I'm going to sell Giannis, and if you're going to sell a high-end card, do it, probably not Thursday or Friday. So I'm either going to sell him tonight or wait until Saturday. I got to make that decision. I think I will just list him tonight. But the card I was going to replace him with, I still want a top tier card. I'm not going to downgrade per se. Just somebody a little bit more defensive. I think this card will really slide into the lineup. And this is the one I'm eyeing. Perfect timing. 20 seconds left. A ton of badges. I know he's expensive, folks, and I might even overbid a little bit, but I should get more than this from Giannis. So essentially we'll, maybe lose a little bit on the Giannis per se, but if we can sell Giannis for around 2 and get him for around 1.5-ish, I guess is what I'll bid. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's enough. Successfully bid on it. Let's see if we win this, Tim. Sometimes it shows win even if you didn't, but that was a live bid. Did we get it done? Looks like we did, and at a pretty good price. So we will add this Tim Duncan to the lineup. What a good card. Look at all the badges, the legends, the Hoffs. Gonna be nice. Again, I just think with his defense, it's gonna be a slightly better fit. Giannis is really good at defense too, but just Giannis is a little more offensive and maybe even a small forward. And we have Kevin Durant, who I'm really enjoying. So let's slide in kind of that blue collar, down low guy next to Kevin Durant. And that will mean we will take Giannis out, as fun as this card was. And I think it's smart, Hopefully we sell Giannis for quite a bit more than what we just paid for Tim. So essentially we'll free up a little bit of MT, but with tax and the high variance of bids, this still could be kind of an expensive move, because think about it like this. I bought Giannis for 2 million MT. Let's say I sell him for 1.9. That could be very realistic. Maybe I get a little bit more, but realistically, I could sell him for 1.9 plus the tax. You got to minus about 200,000. So I recoup 1.7 million MT, which means on this Giannis, I lost 300K. Quite possible. Then with the Tim Duncan, I just paid 1.25 million, 1,250,000. Say I sell him later for like $1 million minus the tax. I could lose 300K on the Tim Duncan. Just goes to show buying and flipping these high-end cards isn't always the most profitable. It really depends. Conversely, if I sell Giannis for a small profit, then maybe that's going to be nice. But looking at where he's going, it's going to be interesting to see. So mine has 7 legend badges, 29 Hoffs. Gotta be strategic when I list them. People are always asking, what's the best time to list a card? Well, with a card like this, I want it to end in kind of a peak time, but I also want to avoid these ones that are way better than my Giannis. Both of these have more legend badges, so I could put them up, maybe try to slide them in between these two, or I could maybe try to list them tomorrow, but maybe more will pop up on the market then, and then we're going to have the teasers for Friday's set. There's uncertainty there. If Friday's set is monster, Giannis might go down a little bit. If Friday's set is underwhelming, Giannis could go up this weekend. So we'll think about it. You guys will know what I end up doing. For now, we'll just hold on to that Giannis. If I do list him, I'd want him to end like peak time today. So it probably would be right in between these two. Just kind of risky, but at the same time, Giannis does hold his value. And if there's a big drop coming Friday, it might be good to sell him today, Wednesday, before Thursday or Friday. But time over time, I do see a bump, especially on Saturday. Everyone's playing King of the Court or Showdown. There's a lot of people that play more on the weekends. So selling a top tier card is usually safer on the weekend. So we're going to balance it. Whatever I do decide to do, I will let you guys know. But for today, we do have a brand new Tim Duncan. So pretty excited about that. We'll dive into the market here in a second. But just to go back to our regular flow of talking about play modes, really a good day, rinse and repeat. Like, we have these new challenges, and then other than that, grind for your season exchange. There's no festival yet. There will be one coming. There's going to be more, events or specific challenges. It's been a little light on challenges, there's no question, but it's because we're getting a new college player challenge every day. And this is essentially a free Galaxy Opal, and some of these are pretty good. So yes, they're giving us a free Galaxy Opal every day. This Cameron Boozer card is good. This Henri card is good. I'm going to have to try this Boogie card as a full Galaxy Opal. He's pretty shifty as a pink diamond, and I like his release. Probably going to be usable. And when you go into that set, there's definitely some very interesting cards. I'm sure some of these cards are going to turn out to be, community favorites. Some of these I recognize. This Dent card, he was a really cool player. He's been around. I believe he played at New Mexico for a year or two. Then he transferred to UCLA. I know he's only 6'2" at the point guard, but just a good example of like maybe a fun card that kind of resonates with you. I know we have a lot of college fans that are playing the game, and like, you guys probably know some of these guys. I've been a little out of the loop on college. I definitely know this Braden Smith card. He had some epic years with Zach Edey. He is a super shifty guy, only 6 foot, but in the college game, he's a hooper, man. He is really one of the top college players over the last few years. He's always highly competitive. Will be interesting to see what he evolves into. Again, he's a 6 foot point guard, but still, it could be fun. But some of these cards, I'm sure, are going to be meta, depending on size and build. Just keep an eye out, and we're going to get a bunch of free Galaxy Opals either way. And of course, if you stay on top of it, you'll get the first ever 7-9 player in 2K history. We have a chance to be part of history here, folks. Might as well take advantage of it. And along the way, you're going to get a lot more rewards, depending what mode you're playing. We are still grinding Showdown. It's going pretty good. What are we up to? 24 wins. I'm thinking maybe I try to chase 100 for this All-Star box, and then I'm like, maybe 125, because 50K MT. We'll just see. We're going to pace it out. I definitely want to get 75 wins. These two would kind of be cherry on tops, and just pick out that strategy for whatever mode you're going after. We are still working through this breakout board. We went through the special portal, and we did get a season event piece. I think I'm going to go explore the corners. It's probably worth it. Like, it's a little tempting. Like, I got the season 5 event piece out of this. Should I just, maybe take one more pack and then just reset? Like, I could grab a Hall of Fame and a 92 plus and then just reset the board and start over. But you just never know what's over here. So it's a little tempting, and I have games to grind anyway. Just kind of the things that I'll balance. But whatever mode you're playing, Park, Team Up, Showdown, have some fun, stay on top of the college challenges. I think those are great ways to be, productive and fruitful. And all along the way, you'll be getting rep in level 40. And it's just, that's how things just start stacking. And then we're grinding, getting MT, working the auction house. And last thing we'll talk about here is, of course, exhibitions. These are free rewards. Looks like I can't do this one, and I'm out of the game changers, so some of these won't get done, but the ones that you can do, make sure you do them, because it's free rewards for sure. Into the market. Nothing new in the pack market, just these super packs, and they're being semi-ripped. I don't think they're being ripped at a super high level. Definitely noticed quite a few amethyst and diamonds flooding the market. So I think some diamonds were flying out of this a little bit more than I thought. But yeah, a ton of amethyst, a ton of diamonds. We did stock up on a few, like Asar Thompson's. You guys will see my collection, Zaire Williams, just the usual. There's probably some great opportunity to snipe some pink diamonds, on bid that will sell more at a buyout. Great opportunities with these super packs, guys. Like, for no money spent players, when you see these super packs, just like, it's our time to shine. You can absolutely find some good deals, and it takes maybe a day or two for the price to settle. When it's a super pack, the market's flooded, but it does balance back out. Next Tuesday, we might not have super packs, but either way, by like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you should be able to sell the cards that you picked up during this super pack drop. So take advantage, try to find some good deals, understand what's in the auction house for that new set. I mean, technically we kind of have two new sets right now. Fabulous, we're really getting close to that buy window. Like, it should be getting low. Look at this. Like, there's a Suggs, kind of ending close to 5K. We've been monitoring him. Like, what's his floor? I did think it'd get closer to 10, and it's looking like it is. When you see buy nows on 14 not selling, one, that means people are probably listing him for cheaper, that are selling. Looks like none up yet. But two, it just means you can win more likely on bid. Now that his buy now is around 14, 13, 12, if I bid 8K, I'm just much more likely to win. So I do think the buy window for these cards is starting to open. Still, it could be Thursday, Friday, we see some even cheaper deals, but if you can get some good bids, like, just understand the floor for this Josh Childress. Is he going to go below 20? Looks like there's some price fixing here. I see a lot listed at the same price, but even still, there's one at 20. So I would bid in the low teens and maybe wait on him. Looks like he's kind of being price fixed, but even in the low teens, you should be safe. I think he's a 20K card after packs, hopefully, but still be aggressive on the prices. With Roy Hibbert, he'll hold his value. This is a really good big. He's making all the tier lists. He's like an A tier center for a lot of guys. And at this price, that is pretty good value. 100K for an A tier center in this day and age is a pretty good deal. We're starting to see closer to 80. So if you can pick him up 60s, 70s, maybe one like this, make a bid. Still, I think the window's just opening, but tonight and tomorrow, even into Friday, could be a really good day to buy a few. And the three I'd really focus on is Suggs, Hibbert, and Childress, my personal opinion. That would be my advice there. For the Galaxy Opals, we're already flipping some of these Ariel Atkins. I sold one at 71 after winning her at 50. So already some really nice profit. I told you guys I would be experimenting. I still have a couple. Look, only one up. So the one I'm selling right now at 80 is technically the only other one up. Got her at 50, so that could be really nice profit. We will see if she sells. I think either way, there's going to be some profit there. But for past sets, All-Star's actually gone down a little bit. I need to fill in the tracker, but I did notice, Con Canuple's gone down. Let's see his price. He was up in the 45s. Still kind of holding to that value. So most of them are kind of stabilized. Just a couple I haven't been able to sell quite as quickly. So I think these guys are kind of plateauing. I guess I will still be willing to bid around 35, 40 on this guy. I think I will bid here. But definitely still work the All-Star set. Same exact process, kind of a rinse and repeat day, guys. Like, we know the 10 to 15 I'm recommending. You maybe have a few more or a few specific you really like to trade. But look, Dylan Harper's floor is right around 50, 55, I mean. 60 selling, not quite selling, but 55 will probably sell pretty quick. So if I can get any Dylan Harper in the 40s, I will be happy to day flip. And I think I see one I can bid on here in a second, right there, boom. Only 3 hours left, like, happily will bid in the 40s for this card and see if we can make a little MT. Not quite high enough, that's fine. So for today, my strategy is, new set come Friday. There is a bit of uncertainty. We'll get leaks Thursday. I would not want to carry a ton of inventory into Thursday, Friday. If you can find some good deals, I did mention, like the Meta Amethyst, I would try to grab some Reynauds. Dyson Daniels was a great one. He's already gone back up. Look, if you were able to get Reynauds, under 10K yesterday from Super Packs, you should be in a pretty good spot. Zaire gets a little bit more common, but I bought multiple of these for under 1,000 yesterday. So he'll get rarer. Right now you can see, look, they're up there for like 1,400. I think this card goes back to 3K in a week or two. He's one of those cards that will hold value due to salary cap. He's just a top tier amethyst. He's flooded right now, but if you bought a few, hold on. You know, like I said, it's a long play with some of those super packs, but some of these diamonds have already been fruitful. Particularly Dyson Daniels was getting multiple of these for like well under 10K. Look, he got a bit flooded, and this card bounced back up to 50K. During All-Star, he was in the 20s. And then once All-Star left packs and we had the Fabulous set, there was days he was really rare and all the Dyson Daniels were 40 and 50K. Super packs, he got flooded. I bought a few under 10K and I already sold them at 15, and I still am sitting on a couple more. This is the type of card that could go back up to 20 if we get some scarcity, but he's just a really good point guard. I mean, salary cap or even main lineups, like people still run this card, especially badged out ones. You know, these base stock ones, these are just ones that are coming out of those super packs and people are listing real quick. Just try to grab them like under 10K, just a few of them. I did the same with Ausar Thompson, who's been so rare all year. I've really monitored this card. Most days when I pull this card up, there's one, maybe two. I think he'll get rare again. I overpaid a little bit yesterday, bought a few in the low teens, getting him now like under 5. I think I won one of these for literally 6K, 5K. I think there will be profit on him in a little bit of time. So if you're willing to be patient, take advantage of the super packs, a couple meta diamonds or amethysts, keep an eye on. Of course, WNBA amethysts hold value. The WNBA cards, this seem to kind of hold a bit of value for whatever reason. So if you can ever find a good deal on one of them, you could probably sell it for around that. She might not sell at 20, but she'll probably sell it 15, 16. So if you can get something under 10, it's a good deal. And almost across the board for most of these WNBA amethyst cards, I sold one of her for like 18K and I got her for under 10K. Another really easy win. And so that's the mindset today. A little bit slower, but there's always ways to make some MT in the auction house. And we can see some of the things that I did sell yesterday. We can go through. Sold the Anthony Black at really nice profit. Jeremiah Fears, we got at like 9K. All the all-star cards are still selling. Cards like Naz Reid, got him under 10K, easy profit. There's a Sammy Whitcomb, we got under 10K. I think there's the Ariel that we sold. So really good profit here. Still a couple things we need to sell, of course, but we just keep at it. This Siakam needs to move for me, hopefully. There's another Ariel Atkins, so a couple things we need to move, but carrying a little bit of inventory right now, and we do have the new set potentially coming Friday, so more of a sell day for me. My goal is going to be to sell all these cards. I will make some bids, but we got that new Tim Duncan. I think I'll be trying to sell most of the cards I have now, get that Giannis figured out, and I'll be in a pretty good spot. With that, I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. I know we're just kind of in the midst of it, if you will. So if you can, get these daily challenges done in the college player challenges. Get the free 5,000 MT. That always adds up. And then other than that, just have fun. Play the mode that you want. If you're working in the auction house, Friday is going to be here in just 2 days, so don't carry too much inventory, but there's definitely some good deals. And even if you get a good deal today and you don't sell it till Saturday or Sunday, that's okay. Just keep that in mind. Some of the things you buy today, you might have to, list a couple times. But as we've mentioned, there is no penalty for listing. Like any of these cards that don't sell, there's no penalty. I'll just relist them. Maybe this Siakam sells on the second cycle. Maybe he sells on Sunday or Saturday when he gets a bit rare because of King of the Court. It's all good. It's all good. We just don't want to overextend ourselves and keep things moving and keep things, in perspective, and just have a strategy with it. So I hope everybody has a great day. I will be live tonight. We got to test out this new Tim Duncan. So we will be playing Showdown with the Avenger squad. We'll see. Maybe we just keep Giannis for another night and we can come bring him off the bench. It seems almost, I don't know if that's right. I don't know, to have Giannis and bring him off the bench. We'll figure it out. We either will list him tonight, but either way, we will make the debut of that Tim Duncan that we just purchased. So appreciate everybody. Thank you all for the support. We are officially over 400 subscribers. Absolutely, blessed and appreciative for all the support. I really do appreciate you guys. Please do like and subscribe on this one. We do want to keep growing, and I will see everybody later tonight on the live stream. Much love and peace.